Am I the a-hole? Who am I kidding? I'm definitely the a-hole for sleeping with my ex-fiance, a fair baby 23 years later. Mind you, the person talking is a male and he's 45. Anyways, okay, here is the short version. About 24 years ago, my then fiance Ella, then 20, told me she was pregnant. I was over the moon. We did not set a wedding date yet, but now we wanted to wait till the child was 2 to 3 to be part of the wedding party. When she was about 7 months pregnant, my world shattered. A friend, let's call him Luke, told me that the child was his and not mine. This led to a physical fight, and Ella took his side. We were done. I broke up with her there. She moved in with Luke. I did demand a paternity test. If the child was mine, I demanded to be in its life. After the birth of the girl, the test was done twice by a clinic I chose and one she chose. Turned out she was not mine. I was destroyed and left town. She could have her life. I didn't want to witness it. A month ago, my work brought me back to my hometown temporarily for 2 weeks. I ran into Ella with her daughter, Nikki, 23, at an impromptu school reunion. Ella wanted to catch up. I wasn't angry anymore, but also didn't see the point of being friends. I declined and mingled. After a while, I sat at a table nursing a drink. Ella has already left and Nikki sat at my table. She asked for 10 minutes to talk. She knew about my history with her mother, and it was clear that she resented her mother because Luke also was not her bio dad. Ella cheated on me with at least 2 people. 23 and me revealed the real bio dad. He had passed away already. When Nikki was 7, Luke found out, kicked them out, and it became the scandal. Nikki was bullied her whole life for being the affair baby. Luke's family disowned her. All the cousins she was close with were gone all of a sudden. She blamed her mother. I asked her why she told me all of this. She said that I am someone who would understand this betrayal, and she is a product of that betrayal. She does not expect anything from me. She just needed someone to talk that would understand. I felt for this kid, so we kept talking. We exchanged contact info and went our own ways. Next day, she wanted to talk more, to vet more. So we met in the bar of the hotel I was staying. We had drinks and she ranted about her life. We talked till late. When the bar closed, Nikki was too drunk to drive home, and since I didn't know where she lived, I couldn't even get her an Uber. So I took her to my room. I have the habit of always getting a room with twin beds. So she slept in one bed and I slept in the other. Nothing happened. Next morning, we had breakfast and she left while I went to work. A few nights, I met Nikki in the bar because she had a lot to rant about. We also talked about her future and she expressed interest to move out of town to escape the stigma of being the affair baby. Here's where I am the a-hole. I made a move on her one night. At first, she walked away. I thought I blew it, so I went up to my room. An hour later, she sent me a text asking if I was in my room. As soon as I answered with yes, she knocked on the door. I was sober. She was sober. I had time to think. I could have sent her away, but I didn't. This is the daughter of my ex-fiance. If I had never found out Ella cheated, I would have raised Nikki as my own daughter. But I found out, and Nikki is not my daughter. I never saw her as a baby, never saw her grow up. I never saw her as a daughter. The first time I saw her was a week ago, so yes, I slept with her. And then again. Nikki is more vengeful than I am. She said she wanted to let her mother know, but wasn't going to do it if I didn't want to. I was okay with letting her know. It took a little convincing in how we would let her know. We took a picture together, clearly in bed, clearly naked but covered by sheets. She sent it as one-time view picture to her mother via Instagram message with the caption, "I can finally call him daddy." Ella called and they got in a fight. Then she got in a fight with me, still over the phone. I thought I was over the betrayal, but it seems like I had bottled up everything and now it finally came out. I had 4 more days there, and Nikki stayed in my hotel room those 4 days. Now I'm back home. Nikki is currently packing everything. She's going to move to another country to be away from her toxic environment. She will stay with me for a week maybe before she flies away. She has gone no contact with her mother. I also have blocked Ella on everything. Yes, Nikki and I are both broken. I refused therapy for years, but after that one outburst where I told Ella everything that was bottled up, I've decided that I do need therapy. I have suggested it to Nikki. She said when she is settled, she will. I'm not even going to ask if I am the a-hole. I know I am. I don't like. This is technically still his stepdaughter. I don't know about other people's cultures and religions, but as you can see, obviously I'm Muslim, and in my religion, in Islamic religion, if a man marries a woman or if a woman marries a man, and even if they were to get a divorce, and whatever child that man or that woman has, to the ex, they're always off limits. It's like that's their child or something. Whenever you marry a man, like if I was to marry a man right now and we were to get a divorce, if my daughter, my daughter's daughter, my daughter's daughter, all those to him are off limits because technically they're all his step kids. You've been with me, their mother. Why would you want to be with Mike? This is pissed. This man slept with his stepdaughter. I don't know, but that's disgusting. And he tried to make the excuse of, oh, well, I didn't see her grow up. I didn't see her as a baby. I didn't see her as X, Y, and Z. You don't have to see her you don't have to see her in anything. At the end of the day, the fact is that she was technically your stepdaughter. You were with her mother. I don't know. What do you guys think?